Hey, what's up guys? We're back in again with the Golem deck that is beyond brainless. My main Golem deck evolved to become a complete monster. By getting an elixir advantage with Evolved Barbarians or an elixir collector, you can build up a huge push with Golem, Battle Healer, Electro Dragon. And once you get multiple elixir collectors or get to double or triple elixir, you can build an unbeatable push. When you're able to cycle multiple battle healers on the field, you'll have a field day keeping your electro dragons alive permanently. And the electro dragon will perpetually stun your opponent's counters to your spam, dragging down their defense. While you stun and heal at the same time, your opponent's doing no damage while you heal it back up immediately. It doesn't matter how bad you are at the game. If you can build up one successful push, that's all it takes to win. You can forget about all the mistakes you made earlier in the match and ride away to victory. The ranked 13 and 14 player in the world are building up big pushes to defeat every pro with this deck. It's time to go insane in one lane without using our brain and assert dominance with our big bag of rocks. Lots of love to everyone that's supporting the channel with credit code SirTag. Yo, this guy finished top 20 in the world. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't expect to play against someone this good. We'll see what's happening. Definitely want to go Barbarians in the back first play and play our best Clash Royale possible. So if the guy's going to have Evo Skeletons, I think he's going to have a fast cycle deck with either Hog Rider or Royal Hogs. And, ooh, it's going to be 2.6 Hog Rider, it looks like. So if that's going to be the matchup, it's not that good for us. Even though we have Barbarians and Tornado, I know that this opponent is going to be a menace to match into. We have to kill that Ice Golem fast so then we can activate King Tower. Otherwise, the Ice Golem is just going to body block so we can't activate King Tower. So we have to kill the Ice Golem, and then we're able to Tornado. But man, that timing was tight. The Hog Rider almost got another hit on my tower there. We were nadoing while the Ice Golem was still on the field, so that was really risky. But to play against someone this good, I have to, make those plays. I have to play my best. So what's happening here? He's going to Fireball. That's fine. Now he has no Fireball for the Evo Barbs. The bad thing is, I don't think I'm breaking through. I just genuinely don't believe that this is going to be a thing, but we're going to try it anyway. Because if he spams with a Hog Rider, we should be able to get back to enough elixir for the Barbarians, and he won't be able to go in for a Hog Rider into those and get value. It just would be foolish for him. He's ranked 20 in the world. He's not going to do that. He's not going to generate positive elixir trades for me, He's going to wait and see if I decide to go and spam him aggressively, and that's what we're doing. So I kind of want to go in for Barbarians right now. We do shut down the Hog Rider, no damage taken, and then we can go in for our Little Prince. The Little Prince plus Battle Healer is able to kill the Musketeer. There's no way he's going to stop that. Also, we can click the Little Prince ability here, and I think that's going to be well worth it. We don't kill the Evolved Skeleton. No, we do! No way! The Evo Barbs were attacking faster because with each attack, they ramp up their attack speed. So because of that, we were able to break through the Evolved Skeletons. Usually, Evolved Skeletons for one elixir can completely clean up everything. But this guy said good game, and I think he left. I just defeated a top 20 in the world 2.6 player, and that was light work. Just taking a look at this guy's profile, he's way better than me. But when you play Golem Battle Healer, you'll be winning matches that you simply shouldn't. After sliming that top tier player, we've climbed up to 1,500 in the world. Yo, 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 we gotta give me someone with a no skill name. Well, we're gonna go and put your name to shame because I've got the most skillless Golem strategy in Clash Royale. All you do is stack up Battle Healers behind your Golem, and then you win your match. So that's our strategy. We're going to make sure that we get a positive elixir trades before then, whether it's with our evolutions or our elixir collectors, and then we're going to fuel our aggression later on. Generally with this deck, the only mistake that you can do is dropping a Golem early on in single elixir and then just sacrificing it to an Inferno Dragon or a really bad trade. Ooh, this is actually a moment where it might make sense to go Golem, but I'm not going to because I want to Electro Dragon just to guarantee he's not able to build up a big push with that Night Witch. It's going to be Golem versus Golem or Golem versus Elixir Golem. I don't know which type of Golem or what flavor he's going to have today, but we're still going to eat it up. We're going to dine and dash and watch his towers crash. Okay, I think it's going to be Elixir Golem after seeing the Heal Spirit. So with Evo Barbs, we should be fine on defense here. I'm not super scared. We beat a 2.6 player, so beating a no-skill player, there's both ends of the spectrum. Full skill and no skill. He really is living up to his name. All right, I'm going to go for Barbarian a little bit lower, and then I think he's... Ooh, this is actually super sketchy. I have to click the ability here just to knock back his stuff, and I want to eat the Elixir Golem alive so then we can get enough Elixir to go in for Electro Dragon. And also make sure that our Evo Barbs are attacking a bit faster. So if our Evo Barbs start to attack, as you guys saw against the Evo Skeletons, they move fast. And then, because my Evo Barbs are already attacking and starting to beat up on the punching bag of the Elixir Golem, then they've got their practice in. And then they start punching his Barbs faster than his are punching ours. So it works out a lot better for me. And I'm looking at this and I just want to stack up elixir collectors. I have simple needs in life. I don't want to drop barbarians, but I do. You feel me? I really want to go barbarians on the left-hand side just to force out elixir. I think he might crumble under the pressure and drop a Night Witch. Oh, he's going to Night Witch on the other side. Interesting. We just want to get to the Evo Barbs. Nice. So that's good for us, baiting out the Barbs from our opponent, because now he doesn't have those in cycle for our barbarians. The Evo Barbs, that is. I think we can do this, and then we can go in for the ability of the Little Prince. He might have Fireball or something along those lines. I do have Tornado, so that's going to be a huge benefit for me. And then we're going to go in for our barbarians directly on top of all the spam. Make sure that we protect our ranged dealing damagers. And then I think we can go for Golem at the river just because we don't want his Electro Dragon to lock onto ours. As long as our Electro Dragon stays alive, we should be fine. That's what we were hoping for. I mean, it kind of worked, sort of, maybe not really. Oh my gosh, what is this game? Please, chill, man. All right, we're going to go in for the Battle Healer because it does heal up our stuff. And then he's going to give us the ability to heal up our Battle Healer even more. Then we're going to click our Little Prince ability, and then we're going to go Barbarians at the river. As long as we kill his Electro Dragon, we win this. That's all I care about right now. Yo, he's going to feed me so much elixir. Oh, he's not happy. You can tell with that eye roll that he knows that his tower's about to get rolled in a couple seconds. There's nothing he can do but pay the insufferable toll of losing the game. Elixir Golem either steamrolls the opponent or it loses in just an immeasurable extent. And that's what happened there. He lost by a Golem and double dragons and a Battle Healer, and everything was at full health. There was literally no chance for him to stop our spam. After completely clobbering Elixir Golem, we've pushed up to 1,300 in the world. This guy's got the Holiday Recruits banner, and hopefully he can give us the gift of a massive positive elixir trade. If we can go in for the Elixir Collector right now and he doesn't spam me, I will be so happy with my life. Don't do it to me. Oh, that's not good. That was a card that I wasn't expecting. When we see Tesla, most of the time we're thinking Expo. I'm like, Fireball, and that's a positive elixir trade against the Elixir Collector for us. But because he's got Earthquake, that is the only way that we get a negative elixir trade in the entire game. If he goes in for a Rocket or a Lightning or a Poison or a Fireball, we always get positive elixir trades if he decides to go in. So unfortunately for us, I really want to get counter push with our Evo Barbarians, and I am not going to activate King Tower with the NATO there. We're playing against Hog Rider instead of Royal Hogs, so that should be a slightly better matchup for us. But at the same time, I'm going to have to build an entire push off of double or triple elixir, and nothing will break through in single. Not a chance. Unless he like messes up or something, but I don't think he will. Also, I don't want to go in for a Little Prince here. This just doesn't feel right. Oh my gosh, we are losing so much, and we have to go in for a Battle Healer here, and then we can NATO on top of the Hog Rider, but this is a traumatic start for me right now, guys. We're trying to push up the leaderboards and not downward, and this is dragging me down. So the fact that we are in a position where we have no elixir, and we don't have a hope of breaking through for a while, I have to play patient. I have to just chill and be a zen, and that's not my type of cup of tea, you know? I like fast, furious gameplay where I can drop my Golem and get an elixir advantage, but just back to basics out here, dropping our Barbarians and waiting for our opponent to go in for another Hog Rider. We should be able to defend against the Hog Rider with our Little Prince plus the ability, so I'm not super scared right now. Also, having the ability means that we can knock back the Hog Rider for quite a while, so that's good. Also, you know, the other good thing about this is because we have an Electro Dragon and he can't shoot up with his Fireball, right? He's got no Fireball in his deck. This should be decent. We're going to go and knock back the spam, and then we can go and protect our units. And I think the Electro Dragon's able to chain onto his Little Prince too. Let's go Barbarians at the river. He doesn't have Fireball, so he has to deal with an influx of units without a good spell to counter them. Also, we don't have Battle Healer right now. Usually I would love to have a Battle Healer with this push, but I'm not even dropping a Golem at this point. Support cards, I choose you. Do things, please. Alright, we're going to use the Battle Healer plus Barbarrel possibly to counter that, or we could just use Evo Barbs on the Hog. I think that we're going to go Evo Barbs on the Hog Rider for sure. We just wanted to be able to drop our Barbarians a little bit lower, so if you went in for the Little Prince ability, it wouldn't be able to hit Barbarians as well. So that's why we dropped them as low as possible. We're going to go in for our Battle Healer because it heals up the Barbarians at the river, and then we're just going to spam everything that we have and see how this works. A lot of times this does damage. We could Tornado that backward, but I don't think that's the right play. Especially when he's going to have Goblins, he's going to have Evo Knight. As soon as I saw the Evo Knight, I was like, he kind of got bailed out there. So we just have to forfeit that, you know? All right, we're going to go for a NATO directly on top of the Hog Rider and stop the Goblins. They're not going to do any damage to us. I think it could be risky for us to go Barbarians, but I'm going to do it anyway. I want to get to the evolution, and we will be able to fry the rest of the Little Prince. So now we can finally enlist the offensive potential of this Golem because we've got the Little Prince ability and we have double and triple elixir about to approach. So when he goes in for a Hog Rider, we're able to Little Prince, put the ability on the Goblins and the Hog Rider and the Knight. Even if he snowballs, we're fine. We've got so many things body blocking that Hog Rider. It should only get one hit on my tower. That's not that bad. Now we want to spam Battle Healers so we can get multiple of those on the map. Then we can go for an Electro Dragon. We can use our NATO on offense so then we can group up his Little Prince nearby. So if the Golem explodes, should be able to explode on the Little Prince, or the Electro Dragon will at least be able to hit the Little Prince. That's all we're hoping for. And we can go Bar Barrel. We can go for another Battle Healer. We don't want this Electro Dragon to ever die. If this Electro Dragon doesn't die, our opponent's going to cry. That's the strategy here. Spam Electro Dragons and pray because I don't think you can kill them. That's what I've realized here. Look at how many Electro Dragons that have just stayed alive. We've got 2 of them on the map. We've got Evil Barbarians. All this stuff is just infinitely getting healed up. Now we can NATO in his Little Prince and then go for another Battle Healer. And this is where the deck becomes strong. If you play it wrong in single elixir and you try to end up breaking through in single when you don't have the ability to stack up Battle Healers, you are 100% going to lose the match. But through trial and error, we figured out the best way to play this matchup. In a seemingly impossible situation where your opponent constantly counters your elixir collectors with Earthquake, they get a massive disadvantage because you can stack up so much stuff in the air, and your Battle Healer makes them immortal, so no matter what your opponent tries to defend with, you simply don't care. And after shaking up that Hog Rider Earthquake player, we've pushed up to top 1,000 in the world. Yo, we're playing against the rank 2 player in the world! What's up? We're dropping a good luck, and I think this is Igor, so not going to be an easy match. He played on Team Liquid. He's a Clash Royale world champion, and I should probably lose against him, not gonna lie. But we'll see if we can win. He's infinitely better than me at Clash Royale. So we're gonna go for Barbarians in the back, and the guy's gonna have Little Prince. Usually he plays Mortar, so I would expect him to play Mortar, or a fast cycle deck that will be absurdly obnoxious to play against. Fortunately, the Barbarians are able to crush those Goblins, and I'm not gonna go Elixir Collector just yet. I don't know what he's gonna do. He probably expects me to be playing Golem because it is one of my main decks in Clash Royale. And we'll see what we can do. I'm going to go Little Prince. Going to play passive because the later the game gets, it's generally going to be better for us. Oh, wait, what? Igor, are you playing something else? My man, you might be running an not Electro Giant. You're probably running a Goblin Giant, which is not something I anticipated. Yeah, this is good for us. I'm not going to click the ability. If I click the ability, I think it'll be slightly wasted. We're going to go Bar Barrel, and then we're going to go in for our Barbarians directly on top of the Goblin Giant. Even if he fireballs, we should be able to kill most of the Goblin Giant, so I think we're fine. As long as the majority of the Goblin Giant dies, we're fine. Then we're going to go Little Prince, and we should be able to blast down the Spear Goblins, keep all the Little Prince relatively healthy here, and then go for another Elixir Collector. I think if we stack up 2 Elixir Collectors and the guy doesn't have Fireball in cycle, that's going to be our best way of winning. Also, do I want to go for Little Prince ability? He's probably going to go Goblins. I'm just going to click it. I'm going to do it. We'll drop it right before the Little Prince crosses the river so we can force out some extra elixir. I think we do kill the Goblins, and then he might eat this damage. I hope he doesn't. I really hope he doesn't. Oh, he's going to eat it. All right, well, we can Elixir Collector. He's not going to Fireball on this. He's just going to go in for a Goblin Giant, and then he's going to Fireball. So let's do this. Let's go Bar Barrel, and then let's go Barbarians, and then we can Tornado back if we need to. I think we definitely want to. Spear Goblin shouldn't take out my entire tower here, but it's pretty darn close. And we have an Elixir advantage. So there is that. We're going to go for Little Prince in the back, and he's going to go for a Fisherman. So that means I can go Golem directly on my tower, and then his Fisherman locks onto the Golem. And then because he doesn't have Fisherman in cycle to pull our Golem, maybe we're able to pull off a heist here. We'll have to wait and see. So I'm going to go for a Battle Healer. We can Tornado everything together, so then we can mess up his interactions. Oh, we kind of messed up our own interactions, honestly. That's not good. He did use his Fireball, though, so if we can kill his Barbs, or not his Barbs, his Bowler, he might lose the game. We just need to kill the Bowler. That's all I need to do, and then I might win. Yeah, we killed the Bowler. He's probably going to Fireball again, though. I'm literally just spamming like an idiot. I actually just spam like an idiot. I don't really have words to describe how stupid I was, but I was really dumb. It kind of worked, but I should lose. We can eat the Archers, go Golem, go in for a Tornado on the Fisherman, maybe, and win? Is there any way that this works? When he goes Fisherman, we can Tornado it. I think he knows that that's our play, so he's not Fishermaning. He's deliberately not Fishermaning. There it is. All right, we NATO it together. We can go for our Bar Barrel. Can we win this game? It's such an undeserved win if it happens. I mean, the Electro Dragon's going to chain onto units and hit his tower, and then the goal might explode. No way! I played like an idiot and won! We'll take it. We'll take it. That's the most undeserved victory of my life. I literally played horribly and missed a tornado on a little prince. I didn't think there was any possibility of me winning that match against the ranked 2 player in the world when I played like trash, but we still trashed his towers and climbed up a little bit further to top 910 in Clash Royale, working our way up to the top of the global leaderboard. I'm legitimately confused how I won that game because I definitely didn't deserve it. This Golem battle healer deck is hard carrying me. Let's see if we can keep up the win streak. It seems impossible to lose with this deck no matter how poorly I play. So Ninja, are you gonna spam right into barbarians? That would make me happy, sir. We would just want to go in for our swords dance and level up our barbarians attack. Okay, another bowler. Is everyone running that Goblin Giant bowler deck right now? I mean, it is a strong deck. Ranked 2 player in the world is playing it. I think this guy is copying his strategy. So I'm gonna go barbell on the right-hand side. So now we've got split barbarians, 3 on each side. Okay, not exactly the same deck, but pretty similar. Let's go for the Little Prince ability. And then I can contemplate activating King Tower against this bowler. I really want to, but I realize that it might not be a good play because then I would just lose to the battle healer, not coming down in the right. And then, yeah, the minions plus spear goblins do way more damage than the bowler. Even though the bowler was left alone, he just barely accomplished more. That was funny. The bowler did 400 damage less when I fully defended the right-hand side. Or did 400 damage more when I fully defended the right-hand side. Like, that's crazy to me. You look at it and you're like, why? How? For what reason would that ever happen? But Goblin Giant Spear Goblins, especially with minions when they're raged up, they do a ridiculous amount of damage. An unfair amount, if you will. I'm going to go Barbarians and split them up. And I think for 5 elixir against 7, that is a great trade that we will take every time. I'm going to go Barbell here, and then I can go for an Electro Dragon if I want to, but I really want to minimize the amount of elixir I spend. Because I could want to... Yeah, let's activate King Tower. Activate King Tower against the Bowler Boy. We can NATO the Bowler directly into the Little Prince, so then we can activate King Tower. So then not only are we getting a good trade, but at the same time, we are going to be able to use that King Tower activation against future Goblin Giants. And there's the Goblin Giant. I knew it was going to happen. I felt it. All right, so we're going to Electro Dragon plus Battle Healer. Even if he rages, we should be on the same page to be able to defend that. And then I can either go in for an Elixir Collector or I can go for a Golem. I think going in for a Golem might be better, but then he could have Fisherman, and I don't have Tornado because I used it. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm just going to play a little bit more defensive. I'm going to stack up Elixir Collectors. I'm going to wait for my opponent to make a mistake, and then make that mistake his last. So this is fine. We can go in for Barbarians on the left. We do have Barbell, so we should be fine on both sides, I think. Possibly. All right, wait. He's trying to get fancy. He's going to use his Little Prince plus Fisherman to go and pull us. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that behavior. All right, we're going to use our Barbell. We should be able to kill everything here. I believe that the bowler doesn't kill me. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. We're going to have to use our... Ooh, I think I have to go for Little Prince on the right-hand side to kill the bowler. And then I want to build up a huge push. Like Golem at the river as soon as I can on the right. Because if I don't, I'm probably dead. What is with me and trying to win at 300 HP? Is that how I play Clash Royale right now? Do I exclusively win at low health? Is this what we're doing again? We're running it back, baby. We don't lose. We don't run away from scary situations. We run towards them. I think we're going to win this game. I think with that Barbell not being able to pull the Golem, you're screwed. And we win. Nice. Barbell distracted the Fisherman. We pulled off the victory, and we're climbing up even more. Only wins today. It is ridiculous. 831 in the world with 0 losses. Yo, what's up? This guy's going to have a Golden Knight in the banner. Well, that card is going to get a buff soon because it is the worst champion in the game. So maybe he's really excited about that. He's flexing it in the banner, so he's probably like one of his favorite mascots. Guy's going to have Archer split in the back first play, so usually going to be Goblin Giant if we've known anything about Clash Royale in the meta right now. He's going to go in for a Little Prince as well, so we can go Little Prince on the same side. He's currently dropping 6 elixir. We're dropping a solid 7, so he's up 1. What is he going to do with his elixir advantage? Go in for a Tombstone. Wait, I think we're getting a different flavor of Giant today. I think we're getting the Electro Giant. That might be okay for me. I'm going to click the ability of our Little Prince. Maybe we can kill his? I don't know. Please. Okay, not happening. You know the good thing about this is we do have Barbarians. So I am a little bit content with our situation if we get Barbs right now. He expected us to do that, and he tornadoed. He's going to kill my Electro Dragon with the Electro Giant. Electro on Electro. They're not playing friendly out here. They're going to shock my Sir. And he got shocked down. The good thing about this is I can Elixir Collector, get him to lightning, and then get a +1 elixir trade from it. Because it doesn't matter how much damage he gets on the right-hand side, and he has to lightning this, right? There's no way you go in for another electric giant at the river. There's no way. You would never do that. It's gonna bar barrel. What is he doing? He is refusing to take that trade against my elixir collector. That's interesting. For the most part, when I play against electric giant players, what they'll do is they'll lightning on the elixir collector, they'll trade evenly there, -1 trade, and they'll be content with it. This guy is seemingly way more aggressive. Because he's not doing that, he is forcing his hand to go all in with another electric giant. And because of that, I don't want to go and cycle stuff. I truly cannot afford to mess this up. So I'm going to go in for the electric dragon, and then I'm going to go and use our tornado here. He's going to lightning aggressively, and the way he played that is he is decided to use his lightning against our units instead of the elixir collectors. So we have to take advantage of this, go in for our elixir collectors, and start to get a huge advantage so then we can steamroll him. That's how this deck works. You either play by the elixir collectors or you play by the evil barbs. And we're not getting value from the evil barbs, we're getting value from the elixir collectors. So we're gonna go battle healer now, and we're expecting him to electric giant. That's exactly what he does. We can go barbarian on the little evil archer, and then we can go in for our little prince, and then we can knock back the electric giant and possibly not lose here. The good thing about this is he's forced to lightning, and then we can go barbarians, and the little prince is gonna stay alive. Great. So, if you guys have identified anything by my playstyle with this deck, we ramp up when we have a low tower health. It's like my pay-to-win feature, you know? It is synonymous with me winning. If I am known for one thing, it's about spamming when we are down at the little brink of despair at 800 HP in a dream. So, I think we can go in for our barbarians on the right-hand side, go in for a barbarian, and cycle Little Prince because he doesn't have bowler. Gonna bowler on the other side, and then I think it just dies and we win. Am I crazy for thinking that? I might be. I genuinely don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I hope it does. We've got the battle here and the Little Prince, and the Little Prince is gonna stay locked and loaded on the tower. We can go barbarians on this, and you're not gonna kill my... Oh, he does kill my Little Prince. I'm stupid. Oh, I thought that would go a lot better than it did. Wait, is it still going? Oh, it's still going! My bro can't stop it! The battle healer! We win! Let's go. That was the weirdest ending of the game. I thought I won. I didn't win. And I was like, oh man, this sucks. And then we bounced back to winning again. I've played tennis my entire life, but playing that match of ping pong back and forth battles the entire time felt surreal. And luckily, we were able to win that one because of the Battle Healer heal. Like, subscribe for more daily content, and if you're having a bad day today, I hope the Battle Healer heals your spirits. If not, you'll just keep steamrolling the day like a golem push. I love you guys, and have an amazing one. Peace out.